This is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the Navy Midshipmen. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, this kind of matchup is always a challenge. Coach told me bringing a team in here on the road can be hard. He understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Reese?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players he actually is the best player on this team. And he is option number 1 for this squad.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Woodson. Throws to the back. He's got it down the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So North Texas offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the junior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number 1 job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rifles it down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Quarterback keeper. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. Pulls it again on the option. Got enough for the first. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires on the move. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8th.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
And they'll knock him down.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it. It's Bryant. Headed to the end zone. And he's in. Pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman. Down. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed in the backfield. It's White. Touchdown, Mean Green. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Strong safeties are guys you can spin down and a lot of times spin a lot of times in that box, which means he's going to be in the run fit. He's going to be making tackles consistently, and he comes up. Tell you what, they talk about big on big. The big fullback versus a big, strong safety. That's a big clip.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These corners going to give them some space. Sends it back in motion. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Got his man. Hard-hitting tackle. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Fires to the middle. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. Keeps it on 1st down. He'll pitch it. Picks up the 1st down. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the 1st down. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Running inside, it's Bryant. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Navy!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's White. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's going to take off. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Fires to the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And Navy will go back on the attack. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much.
Breaks into the open. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air. It's Woodson. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 40. Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Texas Longhorns.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Find some fresh air. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Motion from the back. Grabbed behind the line, it's White. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. And he is stopped short, well short of the marker as the defense stands tall. Dropping back, it's Woodson. Using the quick game. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Gets the back moving. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. Lead now 7 here in the third quarter.
And that's a nice job by this kicker bouncing back. Last field goal gets blocked. Don't worry about it. Get that thing up in the air. Long field goals sometimes are low, but he drives the ball way up in the air and drives it through the uprights.
Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. With the catch, it's Milner. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Jackson will throw. And the defense got him at the 27.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Here's the return. Oh, he got loose. Can they catch it? Touchdown, midshipmen! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Let's go to the sideline. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the cornerback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple of possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Tipton. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Hauls it in. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. North Texas doing business from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Jackson gonna throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're gonna take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls in.
Touchdown, North Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. Just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
Let's go down to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Navy sideline. I am keeping my eye on what's going on with their field goal kicker right now. They do have a little bit of a lead, but in this opportunity, can they rely on the guy that's already missed here in this game? Coach can go for it, but I do see him talking to the kicker, trying to gain some confidence, make sure that he's ready to go if they do call his number. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bryant. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Man, I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4. Navy will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Fires quickly. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, when you get in the 2-minute drill, we don't got to get it all at once. Still got time on the clock. Got to get these first downs. Use the stoppage of the clock to your advantage.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
I just don't like the play call, guys. 2 straight runs, and you're just wasting clock. At this juncture of the game, you need to score, and you've got to score quickly. Running the ball is not going to get it done.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Complete. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The run inside. It's White. Turning it on. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And this offense has got to get somewhere. Man, that's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy. So we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on second and short. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic.
Caught, and he's got room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mean Green. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That's his third score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season.
And massive play by this offense. This is exactly what you needed. You got the score. Now you got to get the 2-point conversion. Time's not on your side. There is no wait till a later point. It's go time. What's your 2-point play in this spot to tie the game up late?
So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they've tied it up in the final minute with the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. On target. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
Well, that's a big completion at this point of the game, right? It's late, it's tied, and you're just trying to get the football in field goal range. Give your kicker at least an opportunity to win this thing and avoid overtime.
Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. He goes right back to the air. The throw. Finds his big tight end. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
And they really haven't put the ball in his hands and said, go win the game. Like, it's kind of been balanced, but this offense, down the stretch, this is a great indication for this offense because he's making a play through the air in a big moment. Gonna need more of it.
Takes a handoff. It's Ryan. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. With the ball marked down at the 33, that'll leave them with a 50-yard attempt to try to win this game. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. With the ball marked down at the 33, that'll leave them with a 50-yard attempt to try to win this game. Long enough, gone! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really come? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well,